A lot of people believe that the black hole is eternal. And they believe that the singularity, supposedly here, they believe that this volume, this state, supposedly arose from a black hole. Alright? Now, the only problem with this is that the singularity, the black hole here, is actually not just mass. It's composed of a lot of movement, motion, all over this black hole. Therefore, you have a lot of energy occurring here, a lot of mass, matter. Therefore, if you have a lot of motion, again, here we go again with the motion taking place inside this black hole, then you have to explain how this energy arose within this black hole. Right? So, a black hole, you have to remember that the physical properties of the black hole are codependent on the outside canvas of the black hole. Alright? Therefore, in other words, if you make a hole, if you dig a hole in the ground, the outside perimeter of the hole and the inside of the black hole is composed of the same material. So this canvas is what makes up this inside this black hole. If you dig a hole in here, for example, the hole is not empty. The hole is composed of the properties of the outside of the ground. The inside of it. So you have, this is composed of matter. Okay? This is composed of matter. Therefore, what's inside of it is composed of matter. Okay, here you have a vacuum. What is a vacuum? Well, supposedly you have this energy here, alright? This negative energy fluctuating and becoming positive energy, and then disappears back. And it disappears because it fluctuates, alright? And it rises, positive energy, and negative energy. Now, the zero state is right here, in between the 0 point. This is considered the 0 point, 0. This is a 0 point. Now, a lot of people believe, well, a 0 point, a voluminous state is a 0 point. Equals no volume. Alright? 0 point, no volume. Now you have this energy, within this vacuum supposedly, you have this activity taking place. You have negative energy turning into positive with a sum of 0. You have negative energy turning into positive energy. And that creates a 0 point. But again, what do you have in the process of creating your 0 point? You have motion between here, your negative energy, you have motion here to here. You have T1 taking place again into T2, which means you're using time. Here it disappears, and here it pops into existence. It pops into existence. Into existence. Right here. And then it disappears. It comes down and disappears. So here you have a 0 point, no volume, nothing, no dimensions and nothing. Yet you have this energy taking place, this activity. So you have this, what is a vacuum? So this vacuum, the 0 point, right in between, you have this negative energy using T1 through T2 to create a positive. Then it comes back down and disappears. It goes back up, appears, it pops into existence, and then moves down and disappears again. So this vacuum is basically a state of fluctuating energy. Alright? So that but what does that mean? Fluctuating energy. Which fluctuates from a negative charge to a positive charge to a negative charge to a positive charge. Within eternity, you do not have volume, you do not have time, and you do not have, therefore, dimensions, nor dimensions. Density, as you say. Nor density. None of this. None of this exists in a state of eternity. Why? Because eternity is the absence of time. Without time, you do not have a volume. Since T1 and T2 creates a volume, it creates a dimension, it creates a density. Okay? So, eternity is the absence of time, the absence of volume, and the absence of dimensions. And density, obviously. Now, the only thing that could exist that isn't dependent on time or motion or volume or dimensions is actually information. A lot of people believe that information is a byproduct of a physical medium. In other words, if you don't have a physical medium, you cannot have information. But it has been discovered that information is actually an outside entity. Information is neither matter nor energy. It is an entity of its own. Information is the absence of time, the absence of volume, dimensions, density, everything. Why? Because information, this linguistic encoded entity, is not confined by dimensions within physical properties.